Om. 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 Let us pay our respects to Patanjali Maharshi. Yogena chittasya padena vacha malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopakarottam pravaram munina Patanjalim pranjalim anatosmi nityam Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah Harihi Om. My humble pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you to today's session of Patanjali Yoga Sutra. I am not a Pandita, I am not a Jnani, I am not a Guru, I am just a seeker, sadhaka. I am conducting this study hour as a means for my learning. I am referring to few books and making notes and presenting it to you. If I make any mistakes, please forgive me. This is done purely for learning purposes. So we are studying Patanjali Yoga Sutra in the light of Vyasa Bhashya. We have completed chapter 1. Now we are in chapter 2. In chapter 2, we have completed 2 sutras. Now we are moving to sutra number 3. So for sutra number 3, the Avataranika, Vyasa Bhashya Avataranika. Now in sutra number 2, it was told about kleshas. In sutra number 3, in Avataranika is saying, what are those kleshas? How many are there? What are they? To answer that question, this sutra is being told. What are the kleshas is the question. Klesha means difficulties in the path, obstacles in the path of a yogi. What could be the kleshas for a yogi? Difficulties for a yogi. So the sutra number 3 is Avidya, Avidyasmita Ragadveshabhiniveshaha Pancha Kleshaha. Avidyasmita Ragadveshabhiniveshaha Pancha Kleshaha. There are 5 kleshas. What are they? Avidya, Asmita, Raga, Dvesha, Abhinivesha. Again, Asmita, Avidya, Asmita, Raga, Dvesha, Abhinivesha. These are the Pancha Klesha, 5 kleshas, 5 obstacles, 5 difficulties in the path of a yogi. What are they? We will see the Vyasa Bhashya. So, you have to understand that these kleshas, they come out of avidya. What is avidya in yogic parlance? Is not having the knowledge, wisdom that Purusha and Prakriti are separate. The Viveka Khyati is not there. That is avidya. Having attachment to pleasure is raga. Having aversion to pain is dvesha. And all the beings, whether it is an animal or a human being, like to live. They don't want to die. They have a love to be alive. This is called abhinivesha. Identification with the body mind is called asmita. We will see what is Vyasa Bhashya for this. The 5 kleshas are the 5 viparyaya. Viparyayaha. Meaning, viparyaya means mithya jnana, illusory knowledge. And these 5 mithya jnana, avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, abhinivesha, what they will do, the activities born out of sattva, rajas, tamo gunas of the prakriti, these 5 mithya jnana will make them stronger. The activities born out of the prakriti gunas will be strengthened. And the prakriti's action through the gunas are well established in the yogi because of these 5 kleshas. And karya karana srotaha. What is that? Karya karana srotaha. The evolution, the flow of karya karana, which is from the prakriti, we get mahattattva. From mahattattva, we get ahankara. So on and so forth as per the Sankhya evolution. That gets that karya karana srotaha. They get strengthened, increased, grown. That means, see, the core concept is the Purusha, the innermost, the spirit, is somehow attached to the Prakriti, the matter. And matter has an evolution, Mahatattva, Prakriti, Mahatattva, Ankara, like that. And the Purusha gets enmeshed in that, gets attracted. And this Prakriti's play will be magnified, strengthened by these 5 kleshas. what happens? The Purusha will be enmeshed in the karma, in the karma and karma phala. The karma and karma phala are caused by these five kleshas which bind the Purusha with the Prakriti and makes the Purusha to act karma. And the karma and karma phala, they will in turn strengthen these five kleshas. So they are like supporting each other. The kleshas will bind the Purusha in the Prakriti and thus make karma and karma phala, and subsequently it will become rebirth and so on and so forth to enjoy the fruits of the karma. And they in turn strengthen the kleshas further. So it is like a feeding each other. So this is what Vyasa Bhashya says about the five kleshas. So in the Sankhya system, in this sutra, Maharshi Vyas and Patanjali have talked about Mithya Jnana Viparyaya Klesha. The same thing is talked in the Sankhya system as Aviveka. What is Aviveka in Sankhya system? Not having the differentiation between Purusha and Prakriti, spirit and matter. And that Aviveka, the Avidya, is the cause because of which the Purusha, the spirit, is enmeshed in the Prakriti and caught in the repeated cycle of birth, death. In the samsara chakra, it is stuck. You may ask, what is wrong in repeated life and death? Every life has a mixed bag of pain and pleasure. There will be some pleasure and there will be some pain. And we are helplessly undergoing these pain and pleasure, sukha dukkha. Now, you cannot say it is okay to undergo pain and pleasure. Pleasure is, I understand, everybody wants pleasure. But when painful things happen in life, that's when people will cry for help. And Maharshi Kapila of Sankhya Siddhanta has told the Mithya Jnana as the cause for bondage, this bondage. And similarly, Maharshi Gautama also told that through the Mithya Jnana, Avidya, Mithya Jnana, the illusory knowledge, it will lead to raga and dvesha, likes and dislikes. And because of likes and dislikes, people will do Shubha karma and Ashubha karma, auspicious karma and inauspicious karma. Because of that, they get karma phala, good karma phala and bad karma phala. To experience that, they have to take another birth. And this samsara cycle goes on and on. And every life brings with it dukkha. And sukha, some sukha will be there. Dukkha will be, mostly it will be dukkha. Because if you see the people in the world, most of them are in suffering. So, by the destruction of this mithya jnana, one can put an end to this samsara chakra. So, in this chapter, Maharshi Patanjali is going to talk about, in further sutras, he is going to say that the coming together of Prakriti and Purusha, Purusha getting enmeshed with Prakriti, is something to be looked down upon, something to be avoided. And he also says this attachment between Purusha and Prakriti, spirit and matter, is because of avidya. So he is going to say that, Maharshi Patanjali. So we have to be careful with avidya. And we have to somehow come out of avidya. How do we, what is the way? We have to understand that Purusha and Prakriti are separate. Spirit and matter are separate. That means you have to understand that matter you can see. I can see my body. I can see my mind. I know what is happening in my mind. Mind moves. Sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm sad. So, all this is jada, insentient prakriti. So, I have to understand that I am not the body. I am not the mind. If you understand this much, you understood that spirit is different from prakriti, matter. Usually, people think that they identify themselves with the body, and whatever comes with the body, like a family, education, job, bank balance, all these things they identify. If the body is fat, people think they are fat. If the body is thin, people think they are thin. If the body is tall, people think they are tall. If the body enjoys a nice food, they think they are enjoying the nice food. If the mind is happy, people think they are happy. If the mind is sad, people think they are sad. This is far from truth. The spirit, the Purusha, is not attached to mind and the body, cannot attach. Spirit and matter cannot go together. This is what you have to understand. Spirit is like a light. Matter is like darkness. You can think like that. Lack of example, I told you like that. Light and darkness cannot stay together. Spirit, we don't know how, but it usually the spirit, you and me, think that we are this body, which is far from truth. Body is body, it's matter. It came out of the nature and it will go back to the nature. So we have to understand that I am not this body. It is easy to say this sentence, but is it easy to live that truth? Experience, normal experience says that I am this body. But the Shastra says you are not the body. You have to think deeply and understand that I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am not the intellect. I am the witness of all these things. This knowledge, this wisdom helps you to come out of sorrow, fears, anxiety, etc. Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Krishnarpanamastu.